There's another kind of storm that is not tangible. There's another kind of storm that dwells in the hearts of a believer. There's another kind of storm that drives away, that brings in fear. There's another kind of storm that resides in the mind and in the hearts of believers. And when Jesus woke up, he had to decide which of the two storms was urgent. There is, when you are sick, there is the storm of sickness, which is physical. But there is another storm that is happening in your heart, a storm of fear, a storm of distrust, a storm of worry, a storm of being worried and perplexed about now the outward storm that is sickness. So when Jesus walks up, he has to prioritize. He has to save the day. He has to deal with the most dangerous storm first. And according to the analysis of Jesus, the outward storm is nothing. He has to deal first with the inner storm. And once the inner storm is solved, it is not necessary to deal with the outward storm. Come on, church. For Jesus, when he wakes up, he deals with their hearts first. He deals with the inner storm. He deals with their disbelief. He deals with their distrust. And you'll find that one of the challenges we have today, even in the issues that we present to God, God does not need to deal with those issues. He only needs to deal with our distrust. He only needs to deal with our disfaith. He only needs to deal with our inner being. And once we have inner trust and inner peace, we can join him and sleep even when the storms are beating. So today, dear friends, I want to tell you that there is a storm that is worse than the sickness that we have. There is a storm that is worse than the family crisis that we have. There is a storm that is worse than anything else that is tangible and visible, and that is the inner storm. The storm in our souls, the storm in our hearts, the storm of disbelief and distrust, the storm of uneasiness, the storm of worry, the storm of being perplexed. That is the most dangerous storm that ever will get to a man. And when Jesus wakes up, he sees two kinds of storm. He sees the waters, and then he sees the fear and the disfaith and the distrust in their hearts, and he decides to deal with the most dangerous storm, their hearts first. And it is my prayer today that Jesus may calm the inner storm in our souls. Once he calms the inner storm in our lives, in our souls and in our hearts, then we have confidence to face the outward storm. We cannot face the outward storm if the inner storm is not solved. And that's why we come to church. That's why we ask for divine help. Not necessarily for the visible storm, but for the inner storm. And when the inner storm is calm, when the inner storm has been calm,